These are 3 hard-earned jewels that'll save you blood, sweat, and tears. We have to learn them the long way. You don't have to.
1, 2.
It's 3 the hard way.
I think companies say they want bold ideas because I think they do want bold ideas. They want to stand out more from their competitors. They want to be able to get the attention of their potential customers and retain the customers that they do have. I think bold ideas, though, often come with risk, and there's a lot of unknown sometimes that comes along with risk that companies typically don't want to take that risk. And the thing about companies is like companies are individuals, you know, they're individuals who have responsibilities and are held accountable for the decisions that they make. I think a lot of times it's confused that a company is doing something. It's not a company, it's a person at the company, or maybe a group of people at the company. But they represent the company and they can impact the brand or the reputation of the company, but they are not the company itself. So if the idea is try something super risky and you might win big, or the company might win big, or stay with something safe and you have your job and you have your bonuses and you have all the other things that come along with it, I think a lot of people will take the safer route because that risk reward just isn't worth it to them. Sometimes you'll find an individual that's willing to take that risk, but few and far between. It's often that the companies will go with the safer route because it's tried and true, there's research behind it, it's been done before, and maybe they're incrementally able to maintain what it is that they have and maybe garner some new customers by doing so. I don't think people that do that are trying to wow everyone. I think they just have a passion for that thing that they do, and that's the one thing that makes them happy all the time. So they wake up and they're like, I want to make quarter-sized paintings, and I'm gonna make a quarter-sized painting today. And they start at 9 in the morning, they finish at 3 in the afternoon, and it's, I'm satisfied. Tomorrow I'm gonna do the exact same thing, and they do that same type of painting every single day. Now, if you ask that person to do a mural on the side of a building, they would lose their minds. They don't know how to do it, they don't like doing it, they don't want to do it, it's not their interest at all. But you give them that same canvas to do that quarter-sized painting, they're in heaven, you know? So I think like when you see those specialty like type individuals that can do that type of motion or that illustration type or whatever, that might be the one and only thing that they do that brings them joy. I'm like, go for it. That's what makes you happy. Like, that's what you should do. I don't think a lot of companies take risks, right? Like, if they do, it's very calculated and they have an understanding of who their customer base is. They're not just, like just throwing the spaghetti against the wall. Like, that's not how it happens. It's really understanding who you're talking to and knowing, oh, this is gonna resonate with them, this isn't. And I know this might not make sense right now, but here are the tying points that make it so that this one thing over here will click with this group over here. But I don't think it's just like, we'll see if it works. It's almost on a spectrum in that there's playing it safe, calculated risk, completely like risky. There's no rhyme or reason, we just think this is gonna work. Gut feeling, right? So I think the sweet spot is probably somewhere around calculated risk. That's where you want to be when you're trying to put something out there that's not quite as familiar, but you have an idea that this is going to work and there's reasoning behind it. I think the playing it safe is probably we do this every single time and we know what it's going to garner. We put this out, we get 10% back. We put this out, we get 10% back, right? Like back in the day, like people would throw parties and they'd print out all of these flyers for the parties, and it's known that like 2% of the flyers that you put out are going to show. So you put out 1,000 flyers, 20 people are gonna show to your, and I think it's that kind of thing, like whereas something risky might be, we're gonna do a flash mob, to try to garner attention. It might get some attention, it might not get attention. It all depends on how it sticks, but that's what I mean by that's way riskier than playing it safe with the flyers.